Hey guys, welcome to the front row. We are here at Universal Studios. Specifically, we are here at Islands of Adventure today on a cold, wet, kind of drizzly, cloudy, crappy day. I can't look out and get 2 nice days at Universal in a row. But we are here to check out Velocicoaster construction, do a little bit of a park update, and I heard there's a gift shop over at the other side that just opened for a new show. So we're gonna peek over there and check out some new merch. But first, let's go into Islands of Adventure here and see if there's any movement at all since our last visit on Velocicoaster. Let's go inside. Let's go have some fun. Wet and cold and rainy does not necessarily mean dead at the Florida theme parks. As you can see, we are it's, I don't know, roughly 10 a.m. Park opened about an hour ago. And the cattle chute is still going. There's still large groups of people waiting at the front to get in. Would have expected less crowds today on a crappy weather day, but oh well. It is Universal Studios and it is Florida, so it happens. Let's go take a peek at some Velocicoaster construction. There she is. There she blows. Some new vertical movement over there. If you guys hadn't seen, hold on, let me show you. You guys can see that, but from what I can see, that building that we showed you last time actually seems to be the launch tunnel for one of the rides. And I didn't know if you could see that, but they actually have most of the launch tunnel completed and the watchtower up for the Velocicoaster construction and for what looks like a Velociraptor paddock or something that you'll be going through. We'll go over by Me Ship the Olive and Mythos and stuff and see if we can't get a closer look at it. Let's head on over, take a closer peek. If you didn't know, the Me Ship the Olive is actually back behind Popeye and Bluto's Boat Rat barges. We're walking over the bridge now, over Popeye. There's the entrance to Popeye. It's only a 5-minute wait. I wonder why on this ridiculously windy, wet, and cold day. But there, right there is the ship, and we are headed that way. I will see you guys on the upper deck. We are now up on top of Me Ship the Olive. Kind of get a look. And there's Hogsmeade in the back there. And all of this construction stuff. Walk through Me Ship the Olive. There's the piano. Let's play the piano. Let's play the piano. We play the piano. Yeah, see right there. Right there is going to be the launch tunnel, and that's like a watchtower, I think, for like theming purposes to make it seem more like a raptor paddock. Now I don't know if you can see, there are little cutouts right there. I believe those are either going to be screens or animatronics. I have a feeling they're going to have some really cool Raptor animatronics running at your train as you're launching out. There are the footers for that. Just come flying out of there right there and along the water here. Notice there's no roof on this building, and they're probably not going to put one on until they actually put the track in there, because the track has to be installed before they can put the roof on, because it's going to be inside. So we should start seeing track here on site very, very shortly. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, little birdie, a little snitch, has more or less informed me that they have laid eyes on a piece of machinery for this ride that may or may not resemble an animatronic raptor. This will get some good working modern animatronics. It'd be really, really interesting to see what the modern interpretation of the dinosaur animatronics would be, because it's been, what, 1999 since we had animatronics of dinosaurs put in here. Now, I know if you guys go check out some POVs of the Jurassic World ride over in Hollywood, which maybe I'll put a card up there somewhere, they've got a beautiful blue animatronic that I hope that we also get. Walking here through Toon Lagoon, we're gonna go over to Jurassic Park, maybe show you guys where a lot of this stuff's gonna end up. Oh gosh. Work walls. Dudley Do-Right is down for annual maintenance. Oh my goodness. It's starting to look like Epcot at Islands of Adventure with all these freaking work walls. So, I guess it's just the season for work walls. Just all the work walls all the time. Well, I gotta get this stuff done by spring break, I get it. Before the enormous crowds come in, and boy golly will I be sure to show you guys what it is like here on spring break. Ooh, coming into the only spot in Jurassic Park that isn't covered in work walls. It's the one part of the park that still is somewhat intact. But I'm pretty sure here, not this corner, but the next bend we come around, work wall central. A nice shot of that crane up there though. Thing's gonna be on site for a while. We should get used to it. Name it. I name it Jeffrey the Crane. There's Jeffrey. And Jeffrey's here to move steel. Yep, just as I suspected. Work walls, work walls, work walls, work walls. Jeffrey, work walls. For those of you who do not know, there is the entrance to River Adventure. The entrance to Velocicoaster will be across somewhere on this pathway on this side, and the entrance to the new Raptor encounter will be almost directly next to River Adventure right here by Pizza Predatoria, which I believe is now open again. So all your prehistoric pizza needs can now be met once again. As you can see, work walls down, everything up, ready, and good to go. And right next to Pizza Predatoria on the right-hand side, this is where the temporary location for Raptor Encounter is. But it will eventually end up to the left side of the River Adventure, I believe. That right there is the top of that lookout spire thing that we saw from Me Ship the Olive. Pretty close here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the entrance for Velocicoaster will be closer up here by Burger Digs in the Discovery Center. We are at the end of Jurassic Park. Hogsmeade is that way. Hogwarts Castle, obviously. But this right here is the rumored location for the new lockers for Forbidden Journey. They've actually got a backhoe back there working right now, digging some stuff up. So this is slow going. I wouldn't expect this too soon. But sooner rather than later, we should have a new locker set up for Forbidden Journey, which will be much appreciated. Yeah, having those lockers for Forbidden Journey is going to be so good. Hopefully they set it up in a way that makes sense, because the way they have it right now, you're only supposed to have like one person in each of your party to go into the locker section, but I can promise you right now that is never the case. I end up being a pass holder, being the only person in the entire locker section who actually listens to anybody, and only takes one person from my party and brings all of the stuff in with one person. And I'm dropping stuff and carrying stuff all in my arms and making sure that I don't lose phones or wallets or keys or anything like that. and there's a billion people in there because none of them actually listen to the one person rule. So, little tip, just to make everybody's life a little easier. If and when you do go on Forbidden Journey when you're here, please only send one person from your party into the locker section with all of the items that need to be put in the locker. That locker section for Forbidden Journey is very, very tight. It's very, very small. And it's just, it becomes a crowded mess where you end up waiting 10 minutes just to be able to pull your stuff out of or put your stuff into a locker. So, for everybody's sanity, and just to be a kind, friendly, just genuinely polite person, please, in any of these enclosed locker sections at either Islands of Adventure or Universal, if they ask you to only send one person from your party into the locker section, please only send one person from your party into the locker. Those new locker sections, here's the entrance to Forbidden Journey. You're actually going to go in to this left side, which was the entrance for the longest time. You're going to go into this left side to get to the lockers for Forbidden Journey. They've also got work walls up around the stage here in front of Hogwarts, where they do the Frog Choir and the Triwizard Tournament. Looks like they're redoing the stage entirely. Lots of work going on here in preparation for spring break. Lots and lots of construction going on, guys. Walking down these paths behind Mythos. Oh, you hear the banshees and everything screaming and squawking. Gonna see over here. Go check out Jeffrey the Crane and all his friends. See if we can't get a good look at what they're doing over here from this side. So close, I'm so excited. So many good, nice, awesome new attractions coming to all the Florida parks this year and next year. Super, super excited. But I think we've seen most all we could see on this side. What do you guys say we go over to Universal Studios? Touch base with you guys as we're walking through here. Got a couple of things that are on my mind, specifically about Halloween Horror Nights. And I know we're a ways away, but Halloween Horror Nights is without a doubt the most, the biggest event that Universal Studios does throughout the year. So I was just having some thoughts. I still stand by the fact that I think that Bill and Ted will have some representation this year. Specifically, I believe that they're going to have a house. I don't think that they'll bring the show back quite yet. I think if the house is successful, the show might come back for Horror Nights 31. But I think this year we're just going to have a house. But I also think that this year is going to, well, I know this year is going to be a retrospective. They do it every 5 years, and this is the 30th anniversary. So they're going to do a big 30th anniversary event, hopefully, I think, where I think we're going to see some of our favorite houses from the past. I'd like to see a Scarecrow sequel. I'd like to see the Body Collectors come back. A new Scary Tales would be good. I also heard through the grapevine from my little birdie, my little source, that Jack is going to come back. Maybe not as a house, but he might be in the merchandise. He might be in the advertising and stuff on the billboards. I don't know if he's going to be in the park or get a house. I hope he does, because he's just as big as anything else for the 30th anniversary. But again, I think we're going to get some good remixes of some classic houses, maybe even get something similar to what we got in the 20 Years of Fear house, where it was just multiple scenes from our favorite houses. I think we'll also get one of those from the houses that aren't represented with a sequel or a remix. What do you guys think? What house do you think should come back? What house would you like to see? I know that they tend to bring back houses that were hits. I'd like to see them bring a house back that, maybe was a little less successful. I'd love to see them take a house that wasn't so good and kind of reformulate it a little bit. What do you guys think? If there was a house that you went through in the past and you didn't like, what do you think should get redone? Maybe given a remix or a redo, try again for Horror Nights. Leave a comment and fight amongst yourselves, I guess, to see what the consensus is. But I for sure believe that we're going to get a Body Collectors, and I for sure think that we're going to get a retrospective house. We might even get like a People Under the Stairs or a new Dungeon of Terror. I'd love a new Dungeon of Terror because that was the original house. So I think they should bring Dungeon back and maybe do a remix of Dungeon. But we're sitting here at the gate, guys, and we're going to swipe through here, and I will see you guys in front of Bourne. All right, guys, we're in the park. We're in Universal. We made it. We are walking down Rodeo currently to go check out the entrance to Bourne. Go check out some new merch. New stuff to spend money on. Yay! What I'm hearing, this show is going to be fantastic. Again, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I think it's just going to shock a lot of people. I think people are going to like this a lot more than they think they're going to like it. And I legitimately feel like people are sleeping on this because it's not a roller coaster and it's not a ride. I don't think that's going to matter. I think when this is all said and done, this is going to be one of those things that people walk away from blown away. I think this is a new generation of theme park shows. I think some crazy stuff is going to happen in here. Rumor has it the entire theater is going to set on fire. This is going to be some crazy stuff. Giant moving props, lots of action, lots of guns, lots of fighting, lots of cool special effects, big giant screens. Rumor has it that this is going to be the largest indoor LCD screen in the world. I think we're going to see some crazy stuff out of this, and I think you are all going to be very much impressed. This is the entrance to the shop. If you guys were here for Horror Nights, it was the horror shop that was here, but now they have widened up these doors. I have been waiting to take step in here. Let's go take a step in. Cool new lighting fixtures they got in here. Oh yeah. Here's some of that new Bourne merch. This Bourne hoodie that transforms into a backpack. Price on that is $65. For a theme park, that's not too bad though. Got this Bourne Stuntacular A-top for, it's like $27. Again, theme park prices are theme park prices, but this isn't too bad. Ooh, they've got these ball caps here. I like a new ball cap. $26 for the ball caps. Then they've just got these shirts here. Bourne Stuntacular shirt. Is there anything on the back of it? No. Plain black on the back. It's a really thin shirt. Feels nice. It's like that high-end thin cotton stuff. And this shirt is $27. Also got these water bottle things here. Never actually used one, but some people like them, I guess. Cool water bottle. What's the price on that one? $25 on the water bottle, which isn't too bad. Ooh, they've also got these long sleeves here. It's actually blacklight reactive, which is cool. These Bourne long sleeves. Again, nothing on the back. But this shirt is $35. They've also got these mugs. All the Bourne stuff all the time. Cool mugs. How much are these mugs? $13. Wow, that's actually like reasonable. Oh, I've also got all these Universal Monsters stuff still in here. These shirts, fairly comparable. This shirt right here is $38. And then they've got all these pins here too, which is really cool. What do these keychains go for? Keychains are $12. And then they've got all these pins here. All these nifty pins. Are the pins any different?
Really worn leggings, or are they just leggings?
No, these pins, it looks like everything here is 12. Yep. Well, these magnets are 15. These different magnets here. And then, of course, your Universal Studios Monsters lanyard. We've also got these big monster cups. How much are these? $25? Lots of cool monster merch. Some posters. These bags are some of my favorite bags. They've got different ones usually out and about. But this is $79.95. It's actually a brand of bag. Rock Rebel. If any of you guys know if that's like a reasonable price, let me know, but I have no idea what bags go for. I've also got these really cool wallets of the different monsters. And then one with just Frankie on it. See how much these wallets are. Is there a price on these? Huh, I don't see a price on the wallet there. Oh, here's one. I see a price on that one. What is that? $24.95. Not actually that bad for theme parks and all that stuff. But the reason that these Universal Monsters are in here, because this is actually the entrance or the exit ramp for the Universal Horror Makeup Show. So both the makeup show and Bourne will both dump into this gift shop. Not necessarily Universal Monster stuff in here, but they got some Ghostbusters stuff. And from what I saw, somebody was showing me that they may or may not have some leftover stuff from Halloween Horror Nights. Now these are not the light up ones, these are the glasses, but they do have some left over from Horror Nights, and this glass right here is $15, but it does seem like a big, like meaty glass, so it's not too bad. Ooh, I like these beanies here with Slimer on them. How much are these beanies? I'm looking at $25 for the beanies. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then of course, because it's Jason Bourne, gonna need some spy gear. Fun spy toys for the kids. Super nifty stuff. Oh cool, he's got these Frankenstein hoodies, or the beanies that are like the Ghostbusters ones with Slimer on them. Same price, $25. I'm pretty certain I told you not to feed it after midnight. Now we have a problem. Gremlins hoodie for $55. That's not bad for theme park prices. And it's Gremlins, which makes it way cooler than anything. They did a black curtain around the actual like exit doors for Stuntacular, so we're getting really close. If they're blocking people off from even getting close to those doors, we are for sure close to opening, because why would you block it off otherwise? Can't listen to anything, can't hear anything in there right now. Don't seem to be testing at the moment. Bart, I believe, is bored. Well, somebody finally came to come take a picture of Bart. That's exciting. Poor kid was bored. You know what happens when Bart gets bored? He usually gets himself in trouble. So I'm glad to see that Bart isn't going to get himself in trouble today because he is no longer bored. People want to take pictures with him. Take a walk around the park, and if I see anything any more exciting than anything we've seen already, which today has been fairly exciting, I'll let you guys know. Let's go take a walk. Here over in the French Quarter, looks like they've finally switched from Trinidad and Tobago over to the Louisiana Creole stand. And it will be this from the 16th to the 29th of February, and then it will change again. Not going to be staying late enough tonight to actually try any of the food from that stand, but for sure, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, we'll swing by here, do a little bit of something, and get you a review on some of that new Louisiana Creole food. The other thing we do have planned is on March 14th, the All-American Rejects are going to be performing here for Mardi Gras, and we're definitely going to give you guys a first-hand experience as to what it's like waiting for one of those concerts, what it's like getting in line for one of those shows. For sure, going to do that. That video should be up probably March 15th or 16th, depending on how long it takes me to edit it, but you should have a video in between then. But it looks to me like nothing too much going on over here. Look at this. This is Music Plaza. This is where they have all of the big performances. You usually just stand out here on the grass in these plaza sections here, but I can tell you that I will go out of my way to get front row for All-American Reject. If you didn't know, any of these concerts that they have at Mardi Gras while you're here, it's only the weekends, only I believe Saturdays and Sundays, but none of them cost any more. You don't have to pay any more money to get closer to the stage like that. It's first come, first serve. So if you're the first one in line, you get to come and stand right here, right next to the stage, as world-class platinum performing artists serenade you with the sounds of joy. Not like you're getting like a half of a concert. They set it up just like as if they were performing at the Amway Center or any other big venue for a concert. So if you do come here, do not expect like a half concert or like just a fun play around concert. It's a concert. They go out there and they perform, and they do exactly what they would do for the big giant arena shows as they do for here at Universal Studios Florida. And concerts are free with admission, so that's super fun, super cool. But it looks like we're about done here today. Saw Velocicoaster, we saw some new merch with Born Stentacular. That show should be opening up here pretty soon. I cannot wait. Super excited for that. I'm definitely going to show you guys everything that I can show you from that when it opens. For you guys, have a fantastic day. And remember, the front row is always worth the wait. I will see you guys in the next video.